Good morning. I am on my way to Whole Foods Market for my grocery pickup. I'm here with my husband, Alan, and I don't think many of you have met Alan. We obviously have an age difference. You can check out our other channel. It's called Age Gap Love Story. I am doing this healthy grocery haul for you today. I had no idea that you would be interested in that, and I did not plan it, and I actually can't even remember what I ordered. So let's go to the store, let's pick up our groceries, and then we'll talk about it when we get back home. Hi everyone, and welcome back to Clean Eating Kitchen. Today we're doing a healthy grocery haul. So let me start off by saying that I am currently using the service at Whole Foods where you order online and you go and pick it up. And so I'm going to walk you through that experience. Alan and I decided to order the day before and then go pick it up, and we took you on a little trip up into San Luis Obispo, which is the area around where we live on the central coast of California. We just came back home and then unloaded our groceries. We took a beautiful drive through a canyon and through vineyards, and you can see the cows and all sorts of beautiful landscape. And because we're still in the pandemic, this is a safe way for us to pick up our groceries because my husband Alan is at high risk, as I mentioned. So we're still under stay-at-home orders here in California, so we're allowed to go out and get groceries. But of course, this was a very safe way because you don't have to go into the store or anything. So I realized that this is not for everybody, but this is the way that we're currently getting groceries. So just to give you a brief overview, when I do my grocery planning, I have kind of a basic template for how I make my meals throughout the week, and then I have a general idea of what meals I'm going to make. So as an example, for breakfast, we always have a green smoothie. And so the main foods that I need from this grocery store are greens to put in my green smoothie. And I love this kale salad blend. It just has kale, some cabbage, and carrots, and I will usually steam this and then put it in with my green smoothie. And you'll see that I don't have any fruits here, and that's because all of my frozen fruits I already have stocked in my freezer, so I didn't need to buy any today. I usually buy those in bulk, and I can show you my freezer. I have probably 30 pounds of frozen berries, frozen cherries, frozen ripe bananas, and then as I mentioned, I just need the fresh greens every week to put into the green smoothies. So that is breakfast taken care of. Now let's move on to lunch. Now some of the lunch items we're actually going to move to this side. I like to do a salad for lunch every day. And so I like buying this romaine, and then I just wash it and keep it in the refrigerator. And then I'll usually serve a salad with some kind of a cooked protein like chicken or fish or even eggs. We don't really do that much soy in our house, and Alan can do beans, but I can't. And so we just have to get creative with the salads. And then I make a homemade salad dressing. So I don't buy dressings. I know a lot of people want to buy pre-made dressings. And if you're in that category, you would just need to read the ingredient label on the jar and make sure that it's using a good oil like avocado oil or olive oil, and then not a lot of added sugars. I know a lot of people are worried about sugars these days, as we should be. Now, one ingredient, I think the only ingredient on this table, which does have some sugar, are these bread and butter pickles. And this is a little bit of a treat. You're probably thinking, wow, a pickle is really extravagant and treat. But I do try to eat a whole foods paleo-based diet, and so you can see how many vegetables we have on this table. A paleo diet, as I mentioned in my video about a paleo diet for beginners, is a vegetable-based diet, and I think this table is a really good example of how many veggies we're eating. And this is not even a week's food. This is probably about 4 days worth of food. Excluding we don't go through 24 eggs in 4 days. But I like these Vital Farms organic pasture-raised eggs, and these can be used hard-boiled eggs on top of the salad, or Alan really likes when I make him a scramble. I actually don't do that well with eggs, so I limit my egg consumption to baked goods, if I make muffins or cookies or things like that. But Alan does great with eggs, and so he will be mostly eating these. Now let's move on. So you've heard about breakfast and lunch, and then of course then we have to talk about dinner. Now I do get a lot of my meats locally because you saw where we live, we have a lot of cattle in this area, and we're lucky that there are a lot of grass-fed cattle in this area, so it's fairly easy for us to find organic and grass-fed beef, which is the healthiest way to consume beef, to be grass-fed and organic. And so I did buy, it's in the refrigerator, but I did buy a roast, which I will make for dinner this week, and I also bought a tri-tip. So the tri-tip I might cook in a slow cooker and then shred it. And then I got these cassava. These are grain-free cassava and tiger nut tortillas. So these would be great for like a soft taco filled with the shredded tri-tip. I have not had these, but they're grain-free, and Alan and I are on a grain-free diet, so we're going to try these this week. And then as far as the roast, we got a chuck roast. I'm going to make that with all of these vegetables. Now first I got a bunch of scallions. And scallions are a type of onion. They seem to be easier to tolerate for people who have issues with histamine or FODMAPs. Next, I got a bunch of white potatoes. And now, white potatoes, as I mentioned in my video for the paleo diet for beginners, are not necessarily a paleo food, but Alan and I do really great with white potatoes. And our doctor said it's okay. We don't have any sensitivities to white potatoes, and we both actually sleep a lot better when we have a nice starch-rich food with dinner. And so with this chuck roast that I got, I will cook it with the scallions, the potatoes, and then I got some organic celery. I got some a whole bunch of leeks, which is another type of onion, and which is also very well tolerated. And so I'll cook that with the roast. And then I got a whole bunch of parsnips. And parsnip is just another type of root vegetable similar to a carrot. It's a little bit more bitter, but cooked with the roast, it should be really tasty. And then again, in the onion family, because onions are really healthy. They are a rich source of sulfur, and it's just a really detoxifying, healthy, fiber-rich vegetable to include with your diet. And so these I might slice up and serve with those tacos that I mentioned. And then I did get a few other ingredients for a juice that I'm going to make. You've seen a couple of my juice recipes. I don't juice every day. I juice maybe once or twice a week, but for a juice, I got beets, carrots, parsley, and a lime. And so I will be making that juice later this week, and I may make a video about it. I did make a video for my detoxifying beet juice recipe made in a blender, which I will link up on the screen. You can check that out. And then you might be wondering, wow, Carrie, you guys don't have any kinds of snacks? Well, we do actually have snacks. I got 2 bags of chips. These are both grain-free, and we have never tried these before, but I wanted to give it a try. This one is made with coconut, and this one is made with cassava and tiger nut. And again, if you've never had tiger nut, it's one of my favorite grain-free flours, and it's a little bit more expensive, but I've been using it for a while now, and it's a great source of prebiotics. And prebiotics are actually types of fiber that feed the probiotics and the healthy bacteria in our system. So we also have a stockpile of dark chocolate, and that is often a treat that we have after lunch. I'm sorry I don't have any with me right now to show you, but I just choose a chocolate that is 75 to 80% cacao, and that means that it's really low in sugar. It can be a little bit bitter, but just get the highest percentage that you can tolerate. Dark chocolate is a really great source of antioxidants, and it's a healthy treat to have once in a while. So that is my healthy grocery haul. I hope that you enjoyed seeing all of these groceries, and if you like this video, please subscribe, please leave me a comment if you'd like to see more videos of this type, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye everybody!